Alright, so we're testing out the Type 2 version 2 shield reverse mount against sight 10 feet away, full auto. What are you shooting? 350?
Yeah, 350.
Yeah, 350 FPS.
See if I can get on target here.
As you can see, it's taking direct shots. We are wearing our safety gear as well. And it's taking a beating. Even reverse mounted, you can see the flex in the shield. But it's still holding. You out or?
Yeah.
Alright, so that was about 300 and some rounds. As you can tell, whoops, let me back out a little bit. As you can tell, reverse mounted. You did see some flex on it. I do see a little wiggle away from the mount. The mount took some serious beating there, as you can tell, but it's held up. Sight still intact. Three-foot test, full auto. As you can tell, the wobble's back in the shield again, but it's not breaking the shield, and the mount's taking a beating as well. So, test 2, 3 feet, full auto. You can tell, still wiggle. Significantly a little bit more wiggle in the shield than the previous one. But again, when you're going to take a face full of full auto BB right to your shield.
Full magazine. Full
mag too. And then you can see, as we're doing the testing, we did a little bit more down there at the base. Beat it up a little bit, and it's holding up very, very well. This is test 1 of a new shield. Fully mount, or forward mount, as you can see. We're just going to run it about 3 feet, full mag.
This is a high cap, 400 round high cap mag.
400 round high cap mag.
450.
What? Yeah. Close enough.
Yep.
I'm going to run it through and see what happens. All right. Reload. So, some dimpling, as you can see. Whoops. Dimpling, as you can see. But no wobbling in the sight shield. Sturdy. Mount secure. As you can see, version 2 has the lower portion to protect the rail mount from damage. We run the same test at 3 feet again. Reload in progress. And remember, guys, when you're out playing or doing anything like this, always wear your protective gear. You're going to need to wind that up quite a bit, probably. We'll pause for a station identification. This is Bear Brothers video Bear Brothers channel.
Wind.
Testing.
Winding. More winding.
Did see a little waver on the shield there. I see some flex on the shield, but still.
More winding.
We're getting close here. See the dimpling. You can also see where some of it is broken. Some of the Bio BBs have kind of flattened and stained the surface of that shield, but still, shield's holding up. And again, if you're taking this many shots of the BBs, you need to find friends that want to play further away from you.
Full auto at 3 feet.
Full auto at 3 feet. See just a random patterning around the shield slightly. Taking some care to shoot down there where the fastens to the rail and the lower guard protector, but pretty good so far. As you look in here, bolts loosened up a little bit and backed out. Screw has, but still,
The vibration.
just from vibration of the shield hit, you saw how much that was taken as far as a beating. So, but still, dimpling, shield's holding up well.
Can still see through it.
Yeah, still see through it. You can still hit your other targets. That's what's really most important, right, guys? You want to keep your sight in the game. That way you can target the other team.
Reload.
Reloading again. We'll pause.
Out here. What can you see in there?
So that there you go.
Empty mag.
That way you don't think we're pulling your leg. We are out of BBs and we are reloading. Go. Full mag, ready to rock and roll for test 3 on the sight on the new shield.
Winding.
We're doing some better winding prep work here, so when we get ready to actually shoot, we're not just dead shot. Nothing worse than the sound of just air thumping through the barrel when you're out there in the field.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Same test, 3 feet, go.
More winding.
Station identification. Shoot more down towards at the base as well.
Yeah.
See if you can do that. I think
sometimes when I do that, it goes in the screw head and I can't tighten it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'll try.
That's one thing you have to worry about. You know, the Bio BBs breaking and
You can get them out. With a
get in
knife.
there. Just kind of
You can get
pop them out, but there's some hits down there. We just want you guys to realize that we are shooting all over the shield. So you just see a BB that broke into the screw head.
About out.
Yeah, there we go. Looking at over 1,000 rounds, 3 foot into the shield. We've had to tighten it down a couple times. Shield is still held up and not broken. Sight mount is still held up and not broken. Or the rail mount has held up and not broken. What more can you ask? Quality product at a reasonable price.
Tightens back up.
And it tightens back up. How much would you pay for this, store, folks, in the store, retail? All we would need right now would be Billy Mays. to do a Flex Shot commercial for us. So our next test is going to be through the shield. Oh, destructive testing of the actual mount. So we'll pause and be back momentarily.
I gotta get the...
Okay. All right, folks, now the fun part.
So if you were with us at the show, you would probably remember that we had a whole bag of stuff, a bunch of stuff that we were beating on.
What show was that, Terry?
Yeah, the Winter Expo.
At the Oregon Airsoft Arena in Hillsboro, Oregon.
Yeah, and that was a great show, a good turnout. And one of the things we were showing people was some of our designs that we had, and letting people beat on some different things, and showing differences in some of the 3D printed materials that are available out there to use to prototype and design, functional designs. And I wanted to show you, how strong some of these could be, and they're not all made equal. So if you remember, we were out there with the 8-ounce hammer. We beat on a few things, and so today I think we'll up the ante a little bit. We'll go up to the 16-ounce.
There we go.
So we have your standard PLA here. This is something very common for people to print out of. It prints pretty good and has a lot of uses, but brittle. Stuff's pretty brittle. So
PLA test 1.
And this is gonna break.
There you go. Well, it's already broke, as you can tell.
Now it's shattered.
Now it's shattered.
Now the nice thing about this is this stuff is biodegradable, so it's good fun to mess with for prototyping.
And it's still environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Now, if you want something that's going to be a little bit stronger, we have this high strength PLA, 20% stronger than ABS.
You can tell, folks.
Got some water on it.
A little water, but that's about it.
Now, this is standard ABS.
As we're knocking everything off the table to show you how durable and impact resistant this material is.
So this material here is stronger, 20% more impact resistant than standard ABS. This is how we print. You can see the internals. This is 50% fill with a cubic pattern. This stuff's really strong, as long as you print it the right direction. It's the same material that we're using to build the base on these shields.
7, 6. There you go. Base shields sound pretty solid material.
These are durable. They'll stand up to quite a bit of abuse.
As you've seen, it stood up to well over 1,000 rounds of full auto, 3-foot, plus a hammer test. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. First, Terry has not shot the Amoeba much.
No, not at all.
Not at all,
Haven't shot
actually.
it at all yet.
So let me. Sorry for my. There you go. And here's what happens when you don't have a Bear Brothers sight shield on your rifle.
Ready?
Ready. There you go, folks. That's why you need a Bear Brothers sight shield. Look at that. Total destruction. Screens out. Back or rear housings out. Totally destroyed. This sight is dead. Don't let your sight be dead. Get a Bear Brothers shield.